You don't need someone to tell you you're meant for more. You already feel it, quietly, painfully, constantly. You wake up with no fire. You check your phone before your breath. You scroll, not because you're lazy, but because you're disconnected. Not from the world, but from yourself. You try to be productive, but you don't know what to do. You try to feel driven, but the drive won't stick. And even when you do move, it feels like you're running in circles, fast, tired, and still behind. This is not failure. This is the fog. It's not a sign you're broken. It's a sign you're stuck between who you've been and who you were meant to become. Here's the lie that keeps you trapped. I can't move forward until I know what I want. But that's backward. You don't get clarity by waiting. You get clarity by moving. Motion clears the fog. Stillness makes it thicker. Imagine walking through a dense mist. You see nothing until you start walking. Each step reveals the next. Stand still, and you're blind. Walk, and the path appears. If you've been waiting to feel ready, if you've been waiting to figure things out, understand this now. Action creates identity. Movement generates meaning. Stillness is where dreams go to die. Let's strip it all down. You may be broke. You may be undisciplined. You may be addicted to comfort. You may be lost, invisible, disrespected, tired, and out of shape. But none of that is who you are. That's just where you are. And that difference is everything. Where you are is a reflection of past decisions. Who you are becoming is shaped by the next one. Right now, you are standing on a thin line between two lives. One where you keep slipping into distractions, excuses, and quiet disappointment. One where you wake up, take control, and become a man you respect. Most never cross the line. But if you're hearing this, you're already close. You don't need motivation. You need clarity. And clarity only comes when you stop lying to yourself. Stop calling procrastination recharging. Stop calling fear planning. Stop calling laziness confusion. Ask yourself right now, am I proud of how I'm living? Would I want my younger brother to live like this? If someone followed me around for 24 hours, would they be inspired or embarrassed? This isn't judgment. This is alignment. You can't build a life on lies. You can only build from truth. You don't have to know who you're going to become yet. You don't need a 5-year plan. You don't need to know your passion. You just need to make one choice. I refuse to stay here. That's it. Not, I want to be better. Not, I'll try harder tomorrow. I refuse to keep living like this. That moment, that internal click, is your first real transformation. It's not loud. It doesn't come with applause. But it is the first sacred spark of something unstoppable. Let this be your first commandment. I move before I'm ready. I build before I believe. I act before I know. Because staying still is no longer an option. That is how every great man begins. Not with a vision, but with a decision.